Hi and welcome to Tweet Street. I'm Mick Tiffany and I'm a novice lizard canary keeper and breeder. Join me on my journey as I strive to breed birds good enough for the show bench. Hello again everybody, welcome to another episode of Tweet Street, episode 18. Not massive amount to put on for you this week. Unfortunately I went away on holiday, enjoying myself, and I just got back, so there's a lack of footage, but we'll have a breeding update of how things have gone on in my absence. So I've done a quick scan round and just quickly go through where we are with that. And also it's now Sunday. Yesterday, Saturday, there was the Down Under Day, the Fife show, which I popped in a little prize for a novice, should one turn up. I got a little clip of how they went. Sounds like a really cracking do. Now later on in this season, later on in the year, I shall hope to be getting some Fifes to start my journey, doing some Fifes alongside the lizard canaries and the now razors, which were going to disappear and now are getting more. So there'll be three different types of canary that we'll be dealing with. So I'm really looking forward to getting some Fifes later in the year, and so there's a little clip just coming up in a moment of something I borrowed from Facebook, which I hope they won't mind to show, and just a quick run through of how they got on. So have a look at this.
Winning birds, champion Fife, Frank Mangian, reserve champion Darren Kersey, third best bird Andrew C, best cinnamon Darren Kersey, best buff Andrew C, best white Peter Southgate.
There we go, looks like everyone had a great time. I think there was over 200 birds at the show. They all looked them was really nice. That last one, the Peter Southgate one, some cracking colour. I like that. I don't know what I'm getting later in the year. I should be getting them off Matt from the Canary Room. I don't know if Matt's watching. I really like that last one. Matt looked really nice. I don't know if you got any of those. Anyway, we'll have to see how we get on from there. So that's later on for me, like I say, in the season anyway. And let's crack on with how my guys and girls got while I've been away on holiday. Through from cage one as usual, Mariah Carey bird, 3 chicks doing really well. Ever so happy with those. The beaks are coming out black as your hat, fantastic. Cage 2, she's sitting, she's got 3 fertile eggs. Cage 3, sadly the chicks didn't come through for her, and no, not this bird, she's sitting on eggs, she's got some fertile, but so some of those chicks there that you're looking at now are from cage 3. She just wouldn't look after them for some reason. It's really sad. Another bird sitting on some eggs there, 4 eggs, 3 of which are fertile. That will be the first round for those. That was the sex changing birds. These guys, unfortunately, they're going down again. It didn't work for them last time. At the top there, she had 2 eggs, only 1 hatched. Don't know why, but that's doing quite well, that 1 chick. These guys had 2 hatch. They both had food in the crop. The young, a couple of days old, and they sadly died. So they'll be going down again shortly. I don't know why they had 3 chicks out now in the AV flying around. Got some clips here, and they're doing fantastic, and they were good parents. So, like I say, the young had there was no black spot that you sometimes get with the liver problems underneath, nothing like that. Food in the crop, and just next morning gone on day 2. So really don't know why. Very sad, but again, just sometimes happens. So I'll put them down again, give them another try. This will be the last try for these guys now. I'd like the Mariah Carey bird to go down once more, because I'm hoping they're going to be my best birds, and then for the following year I can use those as a real good stock. That's the plan, as because it doesn't always go to plan, but you've got to have a plan, and that's mine at the moment. So I'll just put a little bit of a clip on now of the birds out in the aviary, the young ones, doing really well outside, getting plenty of fitness, plenty of vitamin C, vitamin D. Or they're having the polygonum, just feeding that through the wire, and they're chomping on that. That'll help get the legs and the beak dark, and hopefully we'll get some nice little show birds from them. There we go, looking lovely outside in the aviary. So the chicks are doing very well out there. Inside the chicks, I've rung 6 further chicks. Should be got 3 who should be leaving the nest in a couple of days' time, 2 or 3 days. That's the Fife Canary chicks. So once they're on their own, then I'll put her down again once more, is the plan. And what I also plan to do is the 6 I've got here that are out in the aviary, and the 6 that will be coming out fledging shortly, those 12 I will colour feed, and we will get golds and silvers. Any other chicks that come through now I won't colour feed, so it will be their natural colours. We're still classed as golds and silvers, but they won't be gold or silver. They'll be natural colours, just so we can see the difference. And also next year it will help me spot the birds a little bit easier, so I'll know if they're gold and silvers colour fed, that they'll be my earlier birds that were bred earlier in the season, so they'll be more mature than obviously the non-colour fed ones that I'll have, the more natural ones. So when I'm pairing up, I might stagger those, so they will come to fruition later on in the year. So let's see if that makes a difference. I'm sure it should do. I don't know whether I went down a little bit early with the birds this year or not. I went down at the usual time, 2nd week of March. Like I say, it went well for these 6. These came out and they've done very well. It was a bit patchy, I thought, with the other birds. I normally like to keep pairs, and obviously this year I didn't. Unfortunately, one of those cock birds that was going over, originally 3 of the hens, he was firing blanks, so that was disastrous from that angle. The other bird wasn't firing blanks. He's the best gold cock that I've got, and he wasn't. He's sound. But Fife Canary, she held on too long before she had her first round of eggs. The second one's doing really well, as you can see now. We've got 3 lovely chicks coming through, really being really well fed. Fife Canary's daughter bird, she's going to have some fertile ones, so we'll see how she goes with those. They should hatch out during the week. I believe it's during this week. And Cage 3, really disappointing. She's had 2 broods and hasn't been feeding very well, so I'll have to, if I put her down again, which I'd like to, because she's a lovely bird, I will have to foster those out to another pair, so I just have to put 2 pairs down at the same time, and the other pair would have to be the foster parents, to see if we can raise some from there. So that's the plan with those. With the Vras, as I mentioned them earlier on, they're both sitting on eggs. The one cock bird, he's now out in the aviary with these guys, and they're both sitting on 4 eggs. Now I'm not sure if one of them's fertile. The other hen, she's sitting under some eggs. Looks like 3 out of the 4 are going to be fertile, so that's a little bit of good news there. Thank you very much again for watching. Really appreciate it. We'll get a bit more footage. I'll try and get some footage of a bit better than this of the guys outside in the aviary this week. It does bode poorly weather-wise. It's forecast rain for the following week. In fact, we're just having rain and thunderstorms as I do this. But we'll see what we can do. It's nice to see them flying around, and I'm sure you appreciate what the birds out and about. So it's really nice, and we'll get some of those other young ones. I say they'll be fledging. We'll get some photos done of them, see how they're coming along, and we'll see how we can get these guys up to show standard. We won't be too long before we single them off again inside, because once they start molting, I want them, the ones I think are going to be the best ones, we should put in cages so they're on their own, so nothing gets plucked feather-wise, and then start colour feeding properly, and see where we go from there. So thank you again very much everybody for watching. I hope you appreciated it, If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, please do so. Just click the notifications and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure you all know what to do with YouTube nowadays. And I'll see you all next week. Have a good week. Hope your birds are doing well. Take care.